Hey guys, great morning. Just checking in with you on this Wednesday afternoon. Just got off the phone with Omega from the last video where we had our nozzle crack. Uh, as you can mention, I just mentioned actually on the phone with customer service after I've sent them emails. They haven't responded back so quickly as expected. However, this juicer still works. I just don't want to use it with that crack on that nozzle there. So with that warranty in place, I wanted to see how that would work out. I do have a sticker that I wanted to put on the side of here for some reason. I mean, but for today, I guess we'll leave it as is. I wanted to share with you the recipe for today. It's going to be quite simple. We're going to do a celery juice, which has already been washed, and I'm going to trim some of the edges like so that have a little bit of uh, of the soil or groundings to make sure that doesn't tarnish our juice in any way, and keep that color nice and green for you. Usually we do a solid green juice, but today I'm going to infuse it with some lemon. So I've already cut a fresh lemon, and I've seeded it from, well, I thought I seeded it for the most part, but it seems like there's quite a few seeds in there. And I don't want to seed those, I don't want to juice those because of the taste. I've tried to keep as much of the rind, that lemon zest on there as possible, but it seems as if um, that's about as much as I'm going to get. So I think I'm going to use just one lemon today on the on one batch of the celery. So I want to get to the juicer. I just wanted to share my experience with Omega customer service so far. Their Instagram page is not as popular as one would think, but I have done quite a few videos and I post them on my story. And and I heard back from them once on the Instagram story. They sent me a message uh, saying great juice, looks good and whatnot. So I appreciate that. So after that is kind of when the carrot juice incident happened and occurred. So no biggie because it still works just fine. So I'm going to continue to juice and um, and making some of my favorite recipes. So uh, usually I wanted to turn this into a daily routine. I've been doing this for about a couple months now, but not every day. Um, Usually I feel great and energetic. Celery is full of powerful antioxidants and cancer-fighting compounds. So celery contains a flavonoid called apigenin, uh, which has been proven scientifically to kill cancer cells. And those flavonoids and apigenins, they contain chemoprotective compounds that also reduce toxicity while boosting your immunity to help slow the growth of mutated cells and that sort of thing. So, so it is a very powerful antioxidant, and it activates the gut and in ways that restoring the hydrochloric acid, which it helps your digestion uh, more faster and efficiently. So, it helps raise stomach acid essentially, and protein, especially, when you eat burgers, beef, and red meat and that sort of thing. You want to get a nice fresh celery is one of those things that's usually paired with chicken wings. when I get wings from uh, Buffalo Wild Wings, usually they pair that with a nice celery and carrot. So it's been shown to replenish, depleted levels of gastric mucus in the stomach. When you eat those hot wings, and it prevents ulcers and acid reflux. All while lowering cholesterol. With that lipid lowering action. To reduce that bad cholesterol, aka the LDL in our bloodstream. So it's naturally anti-inflammatory and reduces chronic joint pain, gout, and rheumatoid arthritis. So it's really good for the body and it soothes the nerves and it's calming and has relaxing you know properties about it that are really good for blood pressure and keeping you relaxed and muscles and the flow of calcium and potassium and helps the liver, digestion and fighting infection. And it's also alkalizing. So it's one of the most alkaline foods that you can eat. And, that's really, really great for the body and blood flow. So it's highly nutritious. And, you know, uh, usually, according to the diets, you want to make a celery juice first thing in the morning, and you drink about a cup of it, and you're good to go. So usually it doesn't call for the lemon, but I'm probably going to do two of them. I'm going to put lemon in the second one, using my lemon squeezer, and the first one I'm going to have a cup full just as it is. So with that being said, I'm going to get a couple glasses prepared, and we're going to do a taste test, and we're going to see if that lemon can improve that taste for us and our juice when we're doing the celery cleanse. Um, I've heard that the lemon could take away some of the nutrients that is designed for it to help with those digestion and so on and so forth. Maybe it destroys some of the um, nutrients in the celery, or makes them not as potent as they should be. But for taste purposes, I'm going to show you today how easy it is to produce a celery juice, and I'm going to give it a taste test, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. Let's get started. I'm going to turn that on. Need some light in my handy dandy studio here, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to put that in there, and I have a top that I used to press the things down. So you hear that lovely crunching sound as this being completely demolished by that Omega juicer, which has a celery attachment at the top. Uh, Not that I'm displeased with the customer service. I mean, it's been a few days now. Uh, I suspect to hear from someone almost immediately, and the Instagram page just seems like it could be better. But this juicer hasn't given me any problems. It's been really strong, and it produces really good quality juice. So I can't complain. And although the nose is cracked here, I've noticed the piece is about $79 to replace online for the accessories. Although I've only had this one for less than a year, I just wanted to check in with the customer service to ensure that my warranty in fact covers parts and damage and that sort of thing, which I imagine shouldn't be a problem, even though I do have insurance as well on um, on my items throughout the house. Just helps me get an idea of of and we're a little and I noticed in some of the comments that some people are experiencing similar similar situations to where it causes a buildup, and that could be because of the nozzle is not being loosened to that effect. It looks like that's already been fiber, but I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to get all of that out and re-put it in. Adjust the nozzle, which is this piece, and that could be a culprit. But for now, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and put the blame on me. Maybe the nozzle, I don't have it properly um, opened enough in the spouts to where it's able to release that good celery juice, or without pushing the attachment to its ends. So as we close that, I'm gonna open this. And I'm gonna give it another try. So just to put it in reverse, make sure everything's clear. Looks like it's all clear here. We got quite a bit of juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to finish. This is one batch of organic celery that has been washed in a water lemon bath, and I threw the zest from the lemons in the bath as well and gave them a good rinse and trim. So yeah, so it could be from the nozzle, I feel as if, or because it's simply just it's broken. It's broken in two places on the nozzle, but the juice comes out just fine. And you have to adjust this piece because I've noticed in the comments that people are experiencing buildup here with pineapples and apples and that sort of thing. So these are whole sticks of celery, and all that stringy. That's all that good stuff that we talked about previously. Those strings or that lining, and you really can't put that in a blender because that's where all that nutrients lies and all that good stuff. So we get that juice properly, and the omega does that properly. This is the celery attachment. It's an upgraded attachment from the previous, the 800 and the 900 series, and it's supposed to fit the celery as so. But it looks like we're having some function issues here. But I mean, seems as if if this nozzle is open properly, it seems to give us no trouble at all. And celery is all finished. Seems as if we don't have any more. That's one batch, and I only wanted juice enough that I'll be able to drink in the next hour. So not too much. It's all clear here. and and there's our fiber. We got quite a bit of that fiber from those vegetables. A little bit on top, not much. There's that beautiful green color. Look at that. We're gonna put that in a glass, and I'm going to put the colander on there to make sure we get a nice clean. Put that there. I'll just remove this top and put it in the dishwater for now. And hopefully you're able to see this pour a little bit, of course. So this one is probably going to be the plain one. I've heard that you can put a little bit of ice in the juicer to make it more cold. With that beautiful green color that we got. So take a look at that. Beautiful, beautiful drink. High in nutrients and all those flavonoids and from that organic celery, and it's highly nutritious and alkalizing foods. One of the most alkalizing vegetables that you can consume. It's right here to boost immunity and prevent chronic illnesses and reduce that uric acid and keep that digestive tract and reproductive organs, you know, helping those prevent UTIs, bladder and kidney infections, and improving that digestion, aiding in the liver and lowering that blood pressure. And it's all natural, anti-inflammatory, lowering that cholesterol with those compounds, and lipid lowering, destroying those bad cholesterols in those LDLs in our bloodstream, restoring that hydrochloric acid, which helps us digest things again. Hydrochloric acid, excuse me. So all of these beautiful killer cancer cells right here, feeding your body the most essential nutrients from planet Earth, from the celery. And that beautiful green color, just beautiful. Let me give it a marvelous, marvelous. So for the last step, one of them, I'm going to use my lemon squeezer, and I'm going to add a little bit of lemon to show you how to add a little flavor to your celery drink, of course. So and I'm going to squeeze that lemon right into that. Right into that drink. And it seems like I have a few seeds out left in here, but this lemon squeezer catches all of that. So it's really good. And just pulverize that lemon. Next time I probably would like to juice the lemon and just to put it through the juicer, but it's the seeds, so I have to find a seedless lemon to make the proper, because those seeds in a lemon are really tart and it could change the taste of a drink dramatically. So there you have it.
I told you.
One lemon drink with celery fighting all those cancer cells, and it revitalizes your body, replenishing good antioxidants, cancer fighting cells, activating the gut, restoring that hydrochloric acid, helps you digest things more faster, efficiently, and those stomach acids and proteins and those crab legs and those steaks, pork chops, and all that stuff. This is going to lower your cholesterol. It's anti-inflammatory. It's going to help with any chronic joint pain or rheumatoid arthritis. It's soothing the body, soothing the nerves. It's calming, and it has relaxing properties. Research shows that it's going to help lower blood pressure by acting as a muscle relaxant. And that lemon doesn't take any color from that rich celery juice. So I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video. Hmm. Hmm. The lemon definitely, you taste it a little bit, gives it like a lemonade celery taste.